So, our first goalkeeper is like the team captain of the goalkeeping universe, making sure to gather more goalies based on how well they can dive, catch, and potentially save the day. This creates a thrilling competitive vibe, kind of like a reality TV show but with fewer dramatic pauses and more sweat. Players love to swap stories about their time between the posts, reminiscing about those glorious moments when they magically turned into superheroes with their impressive saves. These tales not only spice up their backstories but also make it way easier for viewers to root for their favorite netminders. And let's not forget the comedic banter flying around like confetti at a graduation. The friends crack jokes about each other's skills, who's the best and who might as well be a traffic cone. This lighthearted vibe makes the whole competition more gripping and honestly, way more fun for us spectators. Now, amidst all the joking, players also hit on the serious side, emphasizing how crucial contact and coordination are for success. They know teamwork is like that secret recipe for grandma's cookies. Without it, you'll just end up with a sad lump of dough instead of something scrumptious. As we move on, we see those playful exchanges among teammates show that laughter really can be the best medicine, especially when the pressure's on. They prove that a little humor can transform the most serious match into a lively get-together, making it easier to breathe and, let's be real, actually succeed when it counts. And speaking of strategies, the team dives into discussing roles and tactics that could make or break their victory. They emphasize that flexibility and knowing each player's superpowers can seriously influence their game, so better watch out for that adaptable squad in action. When it comes down to it, these players are planning some sneaky moves to distract their opponents, creating the perfect chances for scoring. It's basically like a well-rehearsed magic show on the field, and let me tell you, they've got the creativity to keep everyone guessing. One player brings up the undeniable truth: a strong goalkeeper is like that immovable wall that keeps the bad guys at bay. They stress that having a solid defense can be the difference between winning and, well, regretting your life choices from the sidelines. This shows that they're not just offensive-minded, they've got a game plan for both ends. Oh, and the laughter doesn't stop there. The conversation takes a turn to poking fun at each other's hairstyles and goofy antics, reminding us all that even in competition, it's important to keep the camaraderie alive. Why compete when you can just love your friends and their wacky hairdos? In an unexpected twist, players start dreaming of a taller goalkeeper to elevate their game, a literal height advantage. It's like saying, forget about skills, let's just reach for the stars, or at least the upper corner of the goal. This shows how they continually adapt their game strategy. In that spirit, one player chimes in about feeling like a literal giant thanks to his height, confirming that, yes, sometimes you just can't beat genetics. This highlights how recognizing each player's unique contributions can take their gameplay to new heights, pun absolutely intended. Self-awareness comes into play as the team admits their weaknesses, jokingly suggesting they might need to go on a quest for a new keeper. It's like a reality show where they all have to sit around the fire and talk about their feelings. Very touching, right? But it shows they understand the importance of knowing both the good and the not so good in their squad. As the players express their worries about the pressure cooker that is goalkeeping, particularly pointing fingers at Arthur, they reveal just how much emotional roller coaster rides can come with the territory. It's not all glory and saves. Sometimes, it's a rough ride through the emotional breakdowns and pep talks. Amidst the chaos, the group shifts gears to discuss their favorite films, throwing in gems like School of Rock. It's heartwarming and hilarious how these shared moments create bonds that make each practice feel less like a chore and more like a reunion party. Minus the cake, but who needs calories when you have friendship? As they dive into tactical strategies for player positioning, it's clear that communication is the glue holding this team together. It's like a well-timed dance. If you step on someone's toes, it's definitely going to be awkward as all get out, and nobody wants that on or off the field. The players are buzzing about their performances and the underrated superpower of teamwork as they gear up for their upcoming matches. You can practically feel the confidence bubbling up like a soda shaken too hard. Let's just hope they pop on the field rather than all over each other. And while they're at it, they start focusing on those individual skills, bringing up how each player sees the game differently. It's like a game of chess on grass. Everyone's got a different strategy, and those unique views can totally shape their overall approach. The humor keeps flowing during their training sessions as players tease one another, clearly proving that laughter is a great stress reliever. Honestly, if they keep this up, they'll be the funniest team in the league and definitely have the best TikToks. When it comes down to it, their playful banter lights up the field like fireworks on the 4th of July. This shows just how valuable humor can be in fostering team dynamics and keeping spirits high, all while moving towards that glorious championship they're dreaming of. As the discussion turns serious, the players dive into the critical nature of experience and remaining calm under pressure when it comes to goalkeeping. It's like a wise sage has entered the chat. Older players often carry those valuable insights that can guide the newbies to greatness. And as we wrap it up, you can feel the strong sense of camaraderie binding them together like a well-worn blanket. Their support for one another solidifies that age-old truth: teamwork and unity are the key ingredients to not just survive, but thrive on the field.